All right, welcome to the crucifixion week, the way I see it. See what you think. I have the day starting at sunrise, and so let's just look at it. Now, the first day of the feast of unleavened bread, the disciples came to Jesus, saying unto him, Where wilt thou we prepare for thee to eat the Passover? And he said, Go into the city to such a man, and say unto him, The Master saith, My time is at hand. I will keep the Passover, thy house, with the disciples. Notice he said this on Abib 14th, during the daytime. Now, when even was come, he sat down with the 12, and as they did eat, he said, Verily I say unto you, that one of you shall betray me at evening. The hour is at hand, and the Son of Man is betrayed to the hands of the sinners, right around midnight. Caiaphas and Jews eat the Passover, not entering the judgment hall early in the morning, or still nighttime, however you want to look at it. When the morning was come, all the chief priests and the elders of the people took counsel against Jesus to put him to death. Now from the 6th hour there was darkness over all the land unto the 9th hour, and about the 9th hour Jesus cried with a loud voice, saying, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani, that is to say, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? So he's crucified there in between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. When the even was come, there came a rich man of Arimathea named Joseph, who also himself was Jesus' disciple. He went to Pilate and begged the body of Jesus. The Pilate commanded the body to be delivered at evening. And he bought fine linen and took him down and wrapped him in the linen and laid him in a sepulchre which was hewn out of rock, and rolled a stone to the door of the sepulchre. And they bought spices around that same time. And they returned and prepared the spices of ointments and rested the Sabbath day, according to the commandment. We'll look at that again here in a moment. It was the preparation, and the Sabbath was drawing near. They rested the Sabbath. Now the next day that followed, the day of preparation, the chief priests and Pharisees came together unto Pilate. This is basically making sure the tomb was sealed. Now the Sabbath was past, and Mary Magdalene, mother of James Sloane, had bought seed spices they might come and anoint him. The first day of the week cometh Mary Magdalene early, when it was dark, unto the sepulchre, and seeth the stone taken away from the sepulchre. In the end of the Sabbath, as it began to dawn toward the first day of the week, came Mary Magdalene and the other Mary to see the sepulchre. Now when Jesus was risen early, the first day of the week, he appeared first to Mary Magdalene, out of whom he had cast 7 devils. And how the chief priests and our rulers delivered him to be condemned to death and have crucified him, but we have trusted it have been he which should have redeemed Israel. Besides all this, today is the 3rd day since these things were done. So I hope that made sense. Love you lots.